In this problem, they tell us that n is an odd integer, and they want to know which equation can be used to find three consecutive odd integers whose sum is -3. Well, consecutive odd integers, what are they? Well, odd integers are odd positive or negative whole numbers. So numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, right, 11, and so forth. And consecutive odd integers are odd integers with no other odd integers between them. In other words, 1 and 3 are consecutive. Why? Well, they're consecutive odd integers because there's no other odd integers in between them, right? The only whole number between them is 2. So they're consecutive. Just like 3 and 5 are consecutive. 5 and 7 are consecutive, 7 and 9, and 9 and 11, and so forth. Those are all consecutive integers, odd integers. But for example, if you took 3 and 7, those are not consecutive. Why? Well, look, between 3 and 7, 5 is there. It's an odd integer. So consecutive integers would be numbers with no other integers between, and consecutive odd integers would be two odd integers with no odd integers in between. So what you need to notice then is what is the pattern that forms consecutive odd integers. I noticed that if we started at 1, to get to the next consecutive odd, we add 2 to get to 3. Then we add 2 to get to 5, and add 2 to get to 7, and so forth. So if our first odd integer is n, the next one will have to be n plus 2, right? If our first odd integer, for example, was 1, the next odd integer is 1 plus 2. Then the next one is what? Well, the next one will be even 2 more than that. So it will be n plus 4, or n plus 2 plus 2. Right? Think about it. To go from 1 to 3 to 5, you do have to add 2 more to 3, but if we keep adding to our original odd integer, it would be plus 1 plus 4 to get to 5, and so forth. So here, the equation we have is n plus 2 plus n plus 4, and that equals -3. Right? So there's our answer, right? This is our equation, and it looks like it's choice number 3. Thanks.